My last contact with my family, I'll be trying to show them where I'm at so they understand that what this man did, after I put it together and realized just 2 days ago what he did to acquire, to keep me out of the way so I could not come over here to Oregon to get my girls. He sent a SWAT homicide team to my house, a raid. And it didn't make sense. I had a tracking on me in jail. 15 times I went for the judge. And she eventually said, why? And she kept coming. What is she here for? Tracking. A guard got me out. He asked, why were you here? I hadn't been before the judge to be charged. My baby was dead. No one was telling me shit. People were blocking their numbers. Um, it was crazy. I don't know what happened to my baby because no one will say. So we're going to go back from my last contact because my sister, the evil one, she's involved in stuff and she's always talking about calling a damn DA. Physical abuse exposed. From who? Then it says mom admits. Look at this shit. History of separation. And then it's Hifty. Look at this. Down here at the bottom, the recommendations. Somebody else's file. Look at it. It's been removed and put back. This right here. She kind of. I say that Tyrone is my baby's daddy, but he's really not. No, she made mistakes. I don't know for sure if these are her words because there's words in here that supposedly came from my mouth that did not. But they won't say nothing, so I don't know. I don't even know if they're looking at these because a lot of times when I send them things, their response is to put me in the position. I'll show you what position they put me in. Anyway, this is right here. It says that my baby's daddies are never in my girls' lives. These are people that I did not go around. For 6 years, I've not seen these people. Yeah, they're family, but they're evil. They don't appear to be, but they are. They have energies I don't want my girls to have. So that's why I didn't even choose them. They sent they sent Teresa's daddy's summons to a parking spot. This was my attorney that I never met. I was locked up. A mental health hold. Now to acquire those holds takes a lot, but over in the state of Washington, a family member can do it. A rehearsed perjured statement to say that I dropped my babies off. Say that I dropped my babies off at Phoenix. Now, it would be just a contradiction. Contradicting it, right? Not when you see this. This was in the courtroom. I mean, in the hallway right before the courtroom. They sat right next to me. I know this man. The heat from his leg I could feel through my dress. But I took Catherine from West Women's Shelter with me, and she was the witness of me confronting them. She said it to him in Spanish, and I know enough to know. First, it was just a problem, but not until this. My son said they knew she was going to die. Now, if they told him to say that, and they knew she was going to die when they took her out to Phoenix, what is that saying? What is that saying? And this woman's talking all kinds of shit, call me cowards. I don't even communicate with him. If He told her, if she told him to say that, and my baby said that she was beat up, he said, "No, mom, she was already beat up, mom. They knew she was gonna die. She they separations. Yeah, it's crazy. They're not gonna get away. I don't give a fuck if they're my family." And all you had to do is tell me how my baby died. So this is what they did. Nobody coming in for the graduation. No one talked to me. Something else was going on. I don't know what they told them, but when I got out and they didn't know I was out, a SWAT team. It was like 25, 30 cars, bright lights, the gear, the uniform. I was escorted out with lasers behind my head, behind my back. And my friend that was with me was his brother's an officer, and he said, "Jamila, on President's Day, no one even knew I was out, but besides my mama and the law. And Uncle Kenny knew my address. You do not mess with a female that lost a baby." Now, mom was saying that my baby was born and she was never registered, she said. And she said that she had those broken bones, her collarbones were first broken at birth. My mama didn't even fucking know I was pregnant. You have to register your babies or you go to jail and they take your kid. I lived over in Vancouver. I was registered over there. My babies were registered over there. This, all the allegations that they're making and saying things, you want to know why? Patriciano has it set up that they can have me put in a body bag. I mean, a straight jacket. Right here. This is where we lived. I'll go back the other way. I can't move you. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to one. I'm gonna go to one. Hold on. There we go. The law gave my daughters to their. Oh, I gotta fix that. To their baby sister's murders. This is where we lived. I was escorted from right here. I had to back out all the way to the street to where this car is parked right here. Lay down in the sidewalk right here. They put bright lights all the way around my house. The house was lit and there was lights, not lights in there. Um, and it was right before a hearing. This man kept me away. There's a phone, payphone where I called my mom. My mom knew I was out. I have to show you what it is here real quick. It was orchestrated by a professional of the law. They used words that only a critical reader would pay attention to. And see, they didn't put you on the hold when you have been sentenced. My family's dirty. My baby was driven over. And this bitch knew. How are you going to help someone so you can get a caller, help them get off of murder, and put the mother's children back in the possession of the murderers, and then railroad the mother? Patriciano, you're weak. All this took place, and I was on a medical hold. No one talked to me besides the guard to ask me why was I still there. These little things all took place. You know in documents it says the mother's missing. She don't care. She's abandoned her kids. She's unfit. They murdered my child. Okay, hold on. There was an accident. Let me correct that. There was an accident. And they didn't take her to the hospital. These are dates. So they knew in advance was going to take place. It was President's Day that he came. Mom knew I was out. And it says that they hadn't heard from me. Mom was going to send me some bus tickets. No one came to me when I was incarcerated at all. 100 some odd days, 150 some odd days. And no one came and talked to me after that. No one. But they made sure I was out of the way. I didn't have any legal counsel assigned to me from January 1st to February 1st. Why did they proceed? It's not all this information in here. It says furlough and all this. That's my sister. Who was talking for me? They said that there was conversations, phone conversations, and they said they were with me. I don't think so. They were like, I'm an unfit mother, and you're a rat's ass about my kids. I run the street. My daddy, the baby's daddy ain't shit. I don't care what their baby's daddy is, but they take care of their babies. I would have never left my babies to my family over my baby's daddies at all. And here, let me get to this one. All this was going on, and I was totally clueless. I was railroaded by my family. No one told me shit. The PO was called by a reliable source. I have been having clean UAs, and they said that I was using a kit. They said we bounced around from house to house, that we didn't have a home. Homicide SWAT FBI team raided my home. They didn't touch nothing. They just came through like it was a practice session. Man, that was crazy. All this was going on without me. They never mentioned Fina. Fina's place was always a safe place. But the reason why I didn't choose her is because she remarried. My kids were not going to be around a man that's not their dad. Oh, these are just documents that they need to look at. This is the one that said in Spanish. Been remixed it enough that I knew what they were saying. And I confronted her ass. These are things I wanted to get proof for. Okay, hold on. Okay, go backwards. That plus this, saying that I don't know who my baby's daddy is. They can go ahead and get all that information. Okay, we'll get into it. I know I didn't pass it. Oh, here it goes, right here. He was 13, and I didn't even know. He thought I knew. He said, no, Mom. I told him that Dad said that they thought she was going to get well. Whatever happened to her, he said, no, Mom, they knew she was going to die. She was like that when they took out the peanuts. He just told me this a month ago. He thought I knew. He said, everybody know you didn't have nothing to do with it. But that plus this, saying that I dropped him off after she was beat up, my son said, uh-oh. Come on now. Plus this, this is Catherine, where she was at. Okay. Plus this, right here. Document injuries and the charges that Andrade got. Plus saying that I admitted. You got me fucked up. So right now, my file, anybody pull me up? I'm a murderer. Physical abuse exposed, history of separation. Oh, they were portraying me as a drug runner. My own fucking family. They don't even know me. Pisses me off. Even if they didn't, it's just stupid. How in the hell can somebody do some shit like this to somebody? Huh? Different typeset too. I don't know what they're doing. They're altered. It's right in the time frame. Okay. They tried to get me to be gone for a court date. That was the middle of March. Middle of March. And they did. He kept me out of the way just so he could plus all these things. And my mama saying, I'm saying, how did my baby die? And she's saying, you tell me? Bitch, she was at your house. And this right here, why are they having those meetings without me? What's going on here? Huh? What's going on here? It says mother was there. I wasn't here. I was nowhere. They're going to tell me I have to show up for Andrade's hearing. That's why I can't go forward get my girls back. I was just completely lost. I never lost my kids before in that position. I mean, I do what I want to do. I've never had drugs around my babies or dope heads, crackheads, people that smoke cigarettes. Not even, you know, they got something out of it. They got away with murder. All those adds up to this. And if you got SWAT coming to your house saying you murdered your roommate, they came tight and deep as fuck. They had to practice that shit. And all this other shit to my babies that's in my file, it would have been easy for me to get shot in the back of the head that day. Um, no matter what I do, I am tagged. Tagged. I would have still what? Still been in there? What? You have to address a person in 24 hours and have them evaluated in 72. What the fuck? I want the truth. Yeah? I'm tired of the lies. I want the truth. They send Tyrone stuff to a parking garage. I'm gonna be done now. They wouldn't let me bury her. They wouldn't let me bury her, but they took me to Granite. Wouldn't escort me to bury my baby, but they took me to the hearing. And this is what pisses me off. It pissed me off that the motherfuckers put my babies back in the murderer's hands. And they knew it. They knew it.